Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Angry Duck Automotive. Hope you've had a good week. And this week's video, we were going to be finishing the paintwork on the Zephyr, do the boot lid and the back panel. The weather at the minute has got other ideas. So I've got it under the door. I'm going to give it a dry off in a minute and start prepping it for paint and filler. There's a couple of dents in it that need filling to get it straight. So yeah, we'll do that today. And I was hoping to maybe lower the front a little bit as well, but the driveway is really wet and I don't fancy rolling around on the floor in the wet concrete. So that may have to wait until another episode later on, maybe next week or something like that. We'll see how we get on today, see what time we've got. Obviously, it's Good Friday today in the UK, so happy Easter weekend to everybody. Most people over in the UK will get like a 4-day weekend this weekend, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then bank holiday Monday as well, which is lovely. One of the perks of being in the UK, there aren't many, but that is one of them. I'll spin you around because the old Studebaker is making progress, and we'll have a good look around that today and give you some updates, a bit more detailed of what's been going on. So yeah, I'll flip you around and let's have a look. So as you can see, guys, the chassis is all back bare again now. You can see that the copper brake pipes there have been run all the way down the chassis, so they're all made brand new. I think they're Q&R brake pipes, so they'll be good forever. So that's all plumbed in. Obviously, you've all seen the back axle before and the chassis painted. So yeah, now she's fairly well stripped down and the front's completely off, so you'll be able to see the work that's gone into putting the Jag IRS front end in it. You can see the brackets there that have been made to hold it to the chassis. We have got a strip light that's a bit flickery above us. I'm hoping it's not going to affect the video. So yeah, you can see the shock mounts that were made. And it actually fits in the original Studebaker chassis really, really well. Got the SPAC shocks on it. So we'll go down in the pit and I'll bring you back. We'll have a look underneath. So there's the back axle. Obviously you've seen all the bars and stuff like that in here before. Cross members and the prop shaft and stuff. Got a little bit of stitching to do there. And then the chassis is all cleaned off and painted this side. The fuel tank's back in. Obviously, you saw Dad last week painting the fuel tank. I'm not sure if he's going to take the cab off the chassis. He was on about taking the cab off of it so that they could paint the top side of the chassis nicely. But yeah, it's coming on. So here's the front axle. You can see the brake pipes there that are all made up now. He's actually stolen them brake pipes off of the Ginetta left over. So we do try and reuse and recycle and you know, use what we've got to hand, you know, what we've broken out of cars and stuff like that. So yeah, very, very rare that we buy brand new parts. Yeah, he's got the brake pipes there. You can see where they join up to the T-piece there, and then that flexi will go up and join up somewhere to the master cylinder in there, and then they'll be ready for plumbing. So I think the next job is while he's got the engine, while he's got the front end off of it, front clip off, is to try and get the engine in next and get that all made up and sitting nicely in the chassis. But yeah, it's coming along at a great rate of knots. So yeah, this is what we're doing today. Obviously the weather is not great, but we are trying to dry off the boot. And then I'll get the DA out, try and get rid of this nasty airbrush skull that somebody put on there before. There's a little bit of scabbiness there, and there's a dent there, and a small dent there. So I'm gonna have to put a little bit of Bondo in it. Take the number plate off, mask up the tail pipes and the tow bar, and then go at it with the DA. I think I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it dry enough to actually paint it though, which is going to be a bit of a bind. But you know, stick with us and we'll do our best. So we've got the number plate off down here. So we're going to mask up the tow ball, 2 pipes, and then we're just going to attack it with the DA and see what we've got after that. So we're going to do a bit of sanding, because you love me watching me sanding, don't you? So we're just going to get the shine off of it. There's loads of little micro blisters in it, so we're going to get all that off as well, and go from. Now we have to wait for the compressor to build up. Our compressor's probably like 1950, maybe something like that. It's a massive compressor, but the old thumper motor going, you can hear in the background maybe. But it does take a minute, and it's hard work to keep up with the DA because it uses such a high volume of air. So that's why we have to keep stopping every couple of minutes or so and wait for the air to build up. To be fair, it probably needs draining as well, but I don't know when the last time anybody did that, so possibly, maybe not. Cool, so we've done a bit of sanding. The boot lid's all sanded off. I mean, I haven't put it all on the film because you've watched me do it 3 weeks in a row now. And I've just gone in around the edge of the boot lid, down in the gap, around the seal and stuff, painted that in first. And then once that's dry, we can pop the boot lid down, and then go from there. It's a bit of a mismatched day with weather. I mean, it's really fine, miserly rain. So yeah, it might not be a successful day, but we'll keep going as long as we can, and you know the score. We'll try and achieve something today, even though it's meh weather. Typical. Glorious yesterday. Today, not so much. Okay, can number 1. There we go. I've got about probably that much left in the can, so that's done 1 coat of the back end. So what I'm going to do now is just start to build it up, layer by layer. But I'm going to touch in like the back quarters as well, give them another coat as I'm going, if I can get it dry enough. But the rain has stopped and it is drying up, so I might leave that flash off, have a little break, maybe have a little lunch, and then come back to it and start really throwing paint at it then. Coat number 2. Just keep spraying, just keep spraying. Another one bites the dust. So we're still using the first few cans. I let them settle a bit because they start to go a bit spattery, but when you leave them a little while and then come back to them, they spray pretty good. So we've still got 2 cans left. So we just keep building it up. I mean, the idea of doing this is by no means a finished paint job, but every time I do a little bit of bodywork now, you know, I can sand it back, do the welding or the filling or whatever, and then prime it, and then I can satin black it again, and it won't be going around like a mismatch of different colours. And satin black is just like easy to, you know, do a little repair and then paint it back over again. So that's my plan anyway. I don't know if it makes sense to anybody else, but that's kind of what I was going for. So yeah guys, it's not very interesting painting black paint on top of black paint, but I'm gradually layering it up. It's not looking too bad. The weather is kind of dry for a minute, but then as soon as like I finish spraying, it seems to have this little mizzle and you get little spots. So battling with that, but it's not too bad, and at least now we're going to have a good base to build from. Like I said, we can do a little repair here and there, a bit of welding, a bit of filling or whatever, and then paint it in satin black again afterwards, and it's not going to look too horrendous for this season. So yeah, I'll just keep on keeping on, I suppose. So yeah, this is what we've got so far. I said we're battling with a little bit of the rain. The lighting in here is terrible as well. But there we go. It'll look alright in a minute. I just keep layering it up. So yeah, we are three aerosol cans in on the boot lid and the back panel. It's looking loads better than it did. I'll have to get it out in the light in a minute and you'll be able to see properly. Keep going, more layers, more layers. Yeah, and that's just basically what we're doing again and again and again and again and again and again and again. So guys, that will about do it for this portion of the video. I'll spin you around and show you what we've done paint wise. It's not looking too bad considering the weather's really pants. You'll see when we go out there because the wind is howling and my mics have decided they're not miking anymore. Such is life, YouTube stuff and all that. So yeah, that's the paintwork sort of done. It's not looking too bad, is it? So yeah, we'll call it a day for today, and then you know, 12 hours for me, 1 minute for you, or whatever they say on the YouTubes, and we will see you and we should be, if all goes to plan, en route to Stivian's vintage car, classic traction engine, blah 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 thing, auto jumble, whatnot. I think it's done by Jems, the organisers of the rally, and it's all for charity. So we'll take the Zephyr down there. Old man's been down there for the last 2 days. He's camping with the caravan down there. So yeah, we will see you there. Ciao for now. See you in the morning, guys. Morning, guys. It is the next morning. So yeah, we managed to get some paint on the car yesterday, and we have trucked down to Stivian's for the Jems Vehicle Rally. And there's some craft stalls and some interesting vehicles here, so we're gonna have a little mooch about. I'll show you that. Unfortunately, it's really, really windy outside. I've had to come in here so that you can actually hear my audio. So we're content with that. So the rest of the video might just be some cars and some music. I'll see what it's like when we get back. So yeah, enjoy. Oh, so we got in the car out of the wind. It's been windy here today, but yeah, fairly good turnout, some interesting stuff. I've enjoyed my time here. It's been really nice. Talk to some people, you know, hopefully we get some subscribers and that sort of stuff. Giving out some stickers. So yeah, all in all, a very good day. Had a good chinwag with some people that I haven't seen for a while, so yeah, bloody lovely. Thanks for watching. If you're still here, if you're still at the end, that's great. And thank you to all the new subscribers this week. You know, we're pushing away on now. We're still not quite to 500 yet. We've got a little bit of a way to go, but that is heading in the right direction, so I thank you from the bottom of my heart for that. It's awesome. Yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed the video, like I said, and we'll see you next Tuesday for the next week's video. And thank you very much. If you can't be good, guys, be careful and peace out. We'll see you soon. See you on the next one, guys. Much love.